So to start with, I would like to like all of you to basically write what you do. That is, I guess you are doing agriculture science, which year you are in, okay, and just if whatever you want to, just mention your qualification which you are in. You have put your queries which I have listed it out, but just introduce yourself on the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and speak. Okay, so just mention in the chat box so that I know basically what are you basically looking at, or what is your profile. Is it possible? Can you do it fast? I had expected a more reactive audience, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Yeah, please, please. So I'll just give 1 minute for it. Okay, in 1 minute, once you put these details, I will start. I'm ready with my presentation. So maybe you are in final year agriculture and want to pursue masters in landscape design, right? You have mentioned this in your basically question as well. So I've seen your question. What about other? So you all are from final year agriculture? All are final year agriculture students, or there are some who are in first year, second year? And maybe is it basically your bachelor's in agriculture? Is it a 3 years program or a 4 years program? Can you mention that as well?
It's a 4 years
Four
program.
years program. 4 years program. Perfect. Okay. So let me start. 1 minute over. Okay. So my name is Richard Lasrado. I'm an MBA with 24 years of study abroad counseling experience. And I'm representing Education Abroad Counseling Center. The first slide that you see mentions about smart counseling method for study abroad. You will find this slide in most of our presentations. Why? Because this is our USP. This is our selling point. This is what we are. Okay. Why this is so important. Okay. I will let you know on the presentation, but I'll tell you something. Okay. One, we are one of the few study abroad counseling centers in the world who can do counseling for all countries, be it US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Europe, or any other country of your choice. We'll be able to do the study abroad. Second, we are one of the few study abroad counseling centers in the world who can do counseling from 7th grade onwards. So 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, post-secondary diploma, bachelor's, postgraduate diploma, master's, MBA, and doctorate. Again, we are one of the few study abroad counseling centers in the world who can do for all universities. You go to any of your counseling centers in your location, you will not find them offering all universities. They don't offer as many levels that I've told you, and they don't do all universities. So if you tell them I want to get into Harvard, Stanford, Princeton, Yale, Cambridge, MIT, or whichever university you want, okay, they will say, no, sir, this is not how we work. We have these universities and we will try to get you admission in these universities. So what does that mean? That they are promoting universities. They are not trying to find you the best choice. They are trying to basically make you fit into that university. So more and more they are selling the universities. They are not guiding you. They are not counseling you. They are not giving you advice. And students, basically, either they are offering free or they are offering whatever. Basically, it's close proximity. They are, or they basically register or they do the counseling themselves, and they go abroad and spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Because study abroad means probably 18 to 20 or 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs per year, depending on which country you want to apply. So when you are spending 18 to 30 lakhs per year, you are not concerned about the return of investment because you have just gone to the university which either somebody has on the list and they recommended you, or you have taken the risk on your own and you have gone thinking that all will be well. And that's where the student makes mistake, because that's where the problem is, that they could have applied to a better university and they could have got a better platform to basically work abroad. They could have applied to a better university and they could have got scholarships, which could have reduced the cost. They could have applied to a better university and they could have got assistantship. So, a good counseling would be one of those who can provide study abroad counseling for all countries, all universities, all levels, and all programs. So, we do for all programs as well. So, this is our USP. And it is not that I'm telling about myself, but our organization. It is something that a student wants, a student demands, a student requirement. So that's why we mention smart counseling method for study abroad, because it helps you to find universities of your choice. It helps you to get scholarship. It helps you to find assistantships. And that's why it's smart counseling method for study abroad. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Am I
Yes, sir.
audible? Am I clear? Okay. Delina is in third year of agriculture, wants to pursue MBA in UK. Yeah, and Delina is very,
Yes, sir.
she has also asked questions. Okay, and thank you, Delina, for mentioning it. Okay, so now what I'm going to talk about is student pain points. Means you want to go abroad, you have so many questions, so many doubts, so many queries. And those doubts, queries, questions are your pain points because you want somebody who can understand that doubts, understand the query, understand your question, and you are able to give them solutions. So afterwards, I'll be introducing our organization. Then your pleasure points where you get solution for your basically problems. Now, majorly, why people want to go, why people want to basically abroad is one, they are looking for job opportunities. Okay. You want to work abroad, so you are going to study there so that it gives you an opportunity to work abroad. Directly, if you want to work abroad, you may not get jobs abroad because there are students who have already gone to those countries and they are basically getting those jobs. So you are also following that same route of going and studying abroad so that you can work abroad, right? So you would like to know whether the country that you have selected gives you the job opportunities that you have basically specializing in. That's your major pain point, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Can you mention in the chat box? Let me know. Is this your pain point? If it is yes, mention yes. If it is no, mention no. Is job opportunities for if you want to go and study abroad, job opportunities in that country, whether the country is allowing you to work, a pain point of yours. So Delina says it's pain point. Fine. What about others? Okay, Mary says only two students responding. What about the other students? They are not responding. What about the other students? Okay, how many participants are there? What about Charan? Say Mr. Charan. What about Dr. Anil Vishwakarma? What about Mary? What about Simran? I want your participation, right? See, when you participate, when you involve, you will be able to get more benefit of this webinar. Otherwise, it's like basically you are just getting information, but you are not able to basically, involve yourself. So you are not able to use that information well. Okay. Participate because you are spending your time. You could have done something else. You are not doing that, but you are here. So this has to be something useful for you. So participate. Okay. It's a request. Okay. The second is admission requirement. Instead of T, it is Y. Okay, that's a spelling mistake because this slide was prepared specifically for you, your college. So people want to know with my profile, will I be able to get admission in the universities of my choice? So that's major pain point. If I want to get admission, what are the requirements of those universities? That is the pain point. And how to get documentations ready for those admission requirements. That is a pain point, right? Am I am I addressing your pain point or am I not? Is this your pain point admission requirement? Yes or no? Is admission requirement a pain point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if all of you participate, I'll appreciate. Okay. The next is you want to go abroad and you want to know that what is my scholarship chances? Will I be able to get assistantship? Okay. So, scholarship and assistantship. Is this your pain point? Is scholarship and assistantship your pain point?
We would like to know about
Yes
it,
or
sir.
would like to know that. Okay. So these are the three major points. There are many pain points, but I am just going to answer these main points because it is about the shortage of time that I have. But those students who have registered here, okay, if you can contact Kirti Miss, ma'am, or basically Deepak sir, they will give you a link. When you register to that link, when you log into your email ID, you will get a free Zoom one-on-one session with me, where I will have with you and your parents explain the entire study abroad counseling process. in detail with you. Okay. And then we'll talk about what we offer, what services we offer, and we take your Q&A. Okay. So that's the agenda, and let's start. So first and foremost, a student comes, wants to go abroad. Okay. And the first point that they have problem is which country should I go? Okay. So there's a problem. Okay, should I go to US? Should I go to Canada? Should I go to UK? Should I go to Australia? Should I go to New Zealand? Should I go to Europe? Should I go to Germany? Should I go to any other country? Which country? And the reason why this question is important because each country has their own laws. So based on the law, every country offers certain opportunities. Some countries allow you to work, some countries don't allow you to work, some countries allow you to settle, some countries don't allow you to settle. Okay. In some countries, on campus, off campus jobs are allowed. In some countries, on campus, off campus jobs are not allowed. In some countries, job scholarships are available. In some countries, scholarships are not available. And there are many more factors which are very, very important. So, selection of a country is your first pain points. Then, once you select, so let's say you say, I want to go to US. Okay. Problem is, USA has 4,000 universities. Now, the question is, which university should I go? That's again your pain point, right? So should I go to basically University of Arizona? Should I go to Missouri State, Missouri University of Science and Technology? Should I go to Harvard? Should I go to basically Texas A&M University? Which university should I go? So there's a doubt, okay? Whether my profile is eligible to that university, whether I will be able to get admission to that university. That's your pain point, right? Then program. You want to know that I have done, let's say, bachelor's in agricultural science and what program or specializations are available, that I could look at with my qualification. So what program are you going to apply for? That is your pain point, right? Are you guys agreeing this is the major pain point of yours? Or
Yes,
did I
sir.
miss anything?
Definitely.
Perfect. The next main point, once you understand okay, I want to go to US, I want to go to these universities, I want to basically apply for so and so program. The next is basically your tuition fees. You have study abroad is expensive, right? And you have limited budget. So when you have uh, you want to get something which is expensive, but you have a limited budget, you need to know how you are able to get that. How will you get that? How will you be able to join that university with your limited budget? So you want to find universities that match your budget, that match your cost that you have, for your study abroad. Is this your pain point? Yes? Yes, yes, no, no, yes, no. What is it? You guys are there or sleeping?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So Mary, thanks for saying yes. Okay. Now, and one more point is some students are okay with universities, but they say, sir, I want to go to the best university, but I want to keep my accommodation and living cost minimum. So, higher the ranking, higher the cost. Okay, simple. Most of the top rank universities are going to be expensive. Okay, so they want to basically save on accommodation and living. So they want to find universities which are good ranking, but where the accommodation and living cost is reasonable. So that is one of the pain points. Then is your guidance in application and documentation. Okay. Whether basically the application process is quite lengthy. How will I complete? What are the things that I have to fill in each of the field? What are supplementary application forms? What all documentations are required? How to prepare those documents? What guidelines to follow? How to write this document like statement of purpose, letter of recommendation? How should I do that? What are the other like bank letter, sponsor letter, and so many other documents that are required? How will I know all these documents? Which document? How should I prepare? Are there any formats? Does the university have any requirement or specific format that I need to follow? There are so many pain points. Okay. And the next pain point is your finance. Finance is that, sir, I want to study abroad, but I need to understand the finance part of it. Okay. Now, in finance, there could be scholarship. Okay, when I'm saying finance means also scholarship. So if you get scholarship, your finance becomes less. You will be spending less. So it can be assistantship. So if you are able to go after to that program and you do research assistantship or teaching assistantship or graduate assistantship, you are earning, so you are able to reduce the cost of your study abroad. Or it could be in form of education loan. Am I clear? Right? So is finance your pain point? Is finance your pain point? Is
Yes, sir.
finance your pain? Okay. So all these are your pain points, right? And the most important is, sir, I have invested 6 months, 9 months, 10 months, 12 months, okay, more than a year in this entire process. What if I don't get admission? Okay, my time, money, effort, energy, everything is wasted. So the risk is high. So what is my admission chance? Will I be able to get admission again? Okay. So admission guarantee or complete refund of the counseling fees. Okay. So that you know that basically your money is not wasted. There is some amount of risk or responsibility or accountability of the person who is going to do the counseling. And most important is your visa success. Student do everything. They get admission. They go for the visa and the visa officer refuses. How many of you know of people, many people who get refused don't tell anybody, okay? Very few tell, or very few. But many of them apply and they don't get visas. So why they don't get visas? Because you are not expert. You don't know what the visa officer is looking at. You don't know how to present yourself. You don't know how to answer your visa officer questions. There are so much of pain points. But what you are doing, you are penny wise, pound foolish. You are ready to spend lakhs and lakhs for study abroad. But what you are not doing is you are not trying to basically cover yourself through a counseling process. Because if you do the counseling, all of these pain points can be done, including your visa success. Because you will be told what the visa officer is looking at, how you should present yourself, how to answer those questions, what documents to carry. All those guidelines will be provided, including mock interviews, everything, everything, everything. Okay. We are a full-fledged study abroad company. So once you do all these things, once you complete all these pain points, once you get over all these pain points, you are then able to go and study abroad. Is this clear? Right? Am I making any sense to you guys? Right? So right. So Mary, Delina, okay, can you tell basically, did you understood what it is or you still have some doubts here before I go to the next slide? Do you have any doubts? Mary says, yes, you have doubts. You want to ask something or you have understood everything? What does it mean? Should I go ahead? Understood, sir. Okay. So something about us, something about education, about our counseling center. We started in Feb 2000. So it's been 24 plus years now. So our vision is to educate the youth by providing study abroad career options worldwide. We have our satellite office in UAE, Dubai. We have our satellite office in Singapore. We do study abroad counseling. So for across India, we do for Middle East. We have Nepal. We have Bangladesh. We have students from Singapore whom we do study abroad. Okay. So our objective is to reach out to as many students to help them, guide them. Why? Because we are one of the few study abroad counseling centers in the world who can do study abroad counseling for all countries, all universities, all levels, and all programs. Okay. And who can offer guaranteed admissions. So if we have that expertise, we are able to do that, then we should be able to reach out to everybody. That is very important. Right? What about pursuing other career options other than agriculture in abroad? Will their chance of getting admission decrease? Perfect. I'll answer this question, Delina. Okay, I'll answer this question. Okay. First, let me complete this, but definitely take this question as well. Okay. I know that you want to do your MBA, which is perfect choice. No problem with it. Our mission is to help 5 million high school and graduate student achievers career growth using pre-application technology. So we are research based. When we are research based, we do pre-application research. What is pre-application research? Each university is independent. If you are getting admission from two universities, let's say for MBA, some of the course contents are different, the pricing is different, the policy is different, the admission requirements are different. These universities are huge. It occupies thousands of acres of land, offers bachelor's, master's, MBA, doctorate, postdoctorate, thousands of specialization, research facility, on-campus accommodation, etc., etc. They are divided into department. Every department has two or three professors whom we call admission committee. So we email your profile to this admission committee. That process is called pre-application process. The pre-application process helps you to know what are your admission chances in a particular university. It helps us to know whether you have admission chances, scholarship chances. It helps us to provide admission guarantee. Okay. And we have till date counseled more than 16,500 students in this 24 plus years. So 24 plus glorious years, research-based counseling center, which I've told you, we do study abroad counseling for all countries. We do for all levels from 7th grade to your PhD programs. We are expertise in all programs. So whichever program you want to go, it's not that we don't do this program, we don't do that program. For medical and law at master's level, we don't do because they are little professionals. But otherwise, most of the programs we cover. We provide guaranteed admission or complete refund of the study abroad counseling fee because of our expertise, because of the pre-application research. We do that. And we have a visa success rate of 97%, which is one of the highest. Okay. And that's because every student, if I show you the testimonials, we have testimonials from students, we have testimonials from parents, we have testimonials from universities who tells that basically, who have said that, we work on our services and our services is probably one of the best. I will not say directly, but it's best. Okay. Based on the feedback that we have. So, I've also already told you that you guys will be availing a Zoom one-on-one meeting. You need to attend with your student and parent. The students of this will get, okay. And we provide guidance for scholarship to make study abroad deemed affordable. Okay. So all countries, all levels, all programs, all universities, and guaranteed admission are USP of our organization. That's why we say smart costing method for study abroad. Now, job opportunity, the first pain point of yours, job opportunities, right? Now, when you talk about job opportunities, what you have to understand, whether the country that I'm going has that job in demand, that's one, because I'll be completing the program in that country. So the job demand has to be in that country. If I'm going to US and or UK, and if I'm completing my MBA in UK, then the job opportunity has to be in UK. So if there are job opportunities, then you will be absorbed. You will be able to get a job. So you'll be able to recover the investment that you have spent. So job opportunities is one of the concern of this. So how you can find basically job opportunity, how we address this pain point of yours. Okay. Now there are various specializations basically in agriculture. I never knew that basically, some of you are management. Otherwise, I would have added a management slide as well. But MBA and agricultural science is a good combination. Why? Okay. People who are engineers do MBA. People who have done doctor do MBA. People who have done architect do MBA. People who have done agriculture do MBA. MBA is not for only commerce. Why? Because in all industries, they require management people. And if you have that specialization, if you are from agriculture and if you are into a management degree, you would be working at a management level because you understand both this concept. You understand your concept as well as management. And MBA has a broader concept because if you want to change your specialization also with your management degree, you will be able to change your specialization as well. That is also possible. So, Delina, have I answered your question? Basically, your first question that you have asked, where you mentioned basically career opportunity other than will the chance of getting admission decrease? So chance of admission will not decrease. Why? You go to Indian, which is the best institute basically in India for MBA? Can anybody tell me which is the best
NIM,
institute?
NIM and IIM, sir. Indian Institute of Management and National Institute of Management.
Okay, NIM. Perfect. You get the right answer. Can you tell? Have you seen the student composition of this basically students who have been accepted?
Yes, sir. They
Have
qualified
you?
CAT score.
Yeah, but what are the student composition? What specializations are they come from? Are they all commerce, they engineers, they agriculturists? What are the composition of the students?
From various degree pursuing students, even BTech people were there. From BBA, they were
Right.
there.
So
From different fields.
you check on that. Okay, composition. You will find that there are composition from different streams that have come and joined this program. Okay, you check these compositions will be available. You can Google it, you will find it out. So when you are doing basically the university itself, it's not that IM doesn't get lot of students from commerce. Lot of commerce students take CAT students, CAT exam. But IM don't know one, basically you need to qualify, and even if you qualify, IM wants to see that you have students from different backgrounds. Why? When you sit in the class, there will be a sharing. Okay, so you learn from others. Okay, what they specialize, they learn from you, and this is how you go. And this is how basically in study abroad, why it is important. You have students from different countries with different backgrounds, with different specializations, and you share. By sharing, you are able to go more, and that's why people go abroad and study. Besides, networking is very, very important. Whether you go for IMs, whether you go for abroad studies, people go to IM to network. Okay, to build network. When you have those network, that network helps to scale you faster, go to help you to go faster. So this is very important. Have I answered your question, Delina?
Yes, sir. Got my answer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, now there are various specialization. I'm not going to talk about all this, but I have put them slides because I thought that you all are agriculture students, so you will be interested in agriculture specializations. There's agronomy. Okay, I have, what are the career prospects in that? Whether you can become agronomist, you can become a crop scientist, you can become research scientist, you can become extension specialist, soil and plant scientist. So these are the various things that you can work at. Which are the countries where need these people? USA, Canada, Australia, Brazil. So if you are going to study in USA agronomy, masters in agronomy, the chance of you getting jobs in USA is more. And what are the salaries that you could expect? It could be around, to start with, it could be 60,000 to $80,000. Similarly, Canada, Australia, okay, these are the countries that people normally go. Horticulture. Again, basically, I mentioned all the scope, what is it, career prospect, countries in demand, and average salary. So when you have this, when you know this, it becomes easy for you to decide which country you should apply for your study abroad. Am I clear? Right? Agricultural economics, plant pathology, soil science, agricultural engineering, sustainable agriculture, agribusiness management, food science and technology, animal science, environmental science, genetic engineering and biotechnology. These are specializations that you can do after you finish your bachelor's in agriculture, agroforestry, agriculture extension education, and precision agriculture. There could be many more, but these are the major ones that I've listed. So once you know what specializations are available, what scope you have, which countries can give you what type of jobs, and what is the expected salary, study abroad decision becomes a lot more better decisions. Do you agree with that? Do you guys agree with that or no? Does
Yes.
it make sense? Right? If you all add this information, you would be basically in a better position to decide which country you would want to go and what program you want to specialize. Okay, most of them don't even know what specializations, because you have limited specializations in India. In abroad, you have thousands of specializations. So you don't know what those specializations are as well. Now, general tips, basically internship and practical experience is very, very important. Okay, what happens is, in India, most of the, you must have heard this news that students are not employable. Have you heard about this news? Have you heard that people say that students are not employable? 80% students are not employable, 90% students are not employable, 97, 96, 95 students are not employable. Have you heard such news? Why is this news coming?
Sir.
Okay. The news is coming because they don't have hands-on experience. They have understood the conceptual part, the theoretical part, but they don't know how to apply that in the industry. So they don't get hands-on experience through internship, research projects, and practical training, which you can get through your study abroad. Second, I have already told networking is a key. So you need to, when you are studying, develop relationship with your professors, develop relationship with your friends, develop relationship with your alumni, because these are the people that can help you to scale faster. So when people go to IIMs, they don't go to IIMs to only get an MBA degree, they go to IIMs for networking. Continuous learning. This is very, very important. Education is lifelong. Okay, education is not one time. So even if you have done your master's degree or even if you have done your management degree, you need to upgrade yourself. Why to upgrade yourself? Because technology is upgrading, things are changing, and if you are doing thing of your interest and if you keep on upgrading, you will always be relevant. You will be always in demand. You will always attract better salary. You will always grow in your life and in your career. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Advanced degrees, if you want to go for PhDs, specializations, it can enhance your career prospect if that's your goal. And soft skills, this is very, very important. People don't know to communicate. If you can't communicate, then you may be the best, but you are not able to convey your ideas. Develop communications, management, and problem solving skills to complement your technical expertise. This is very, very important. Your soft skills. Okay. So there are some of the, in abroad, you have these facilities to develop your soft skills. In India also, there are some of the colleges that basically provide these soft skills to improve their career job placements. So, so each specialization offers unique opportunities and can lead to a rewarding career in various sectors, including academia, research, industry, government, and non-profit organizations. So there are a lot of job prospects. Am I clear? Now let's come to the second, admission requirements. Now, admission requirements, each university is unique. Being unique, the requirements may change. We do pre-application research. So we basically give you the list of university based on your profile. And once you decide which university you want to apply, we give you the admission requirements of those universities so that you understand and we guide you in that process. So what are those admission requirements? So one is you need to have a bachelor's degree. So typically relevant undergraduate degree is required if you are going for agriculture science. If you are going for management degree, you can be from any specializations because management attracts all specializations. Okay. Some of them require you to take GRE or GMAT. Okay. There are many who don't. But if you are applying to a university which requires GRE or GMAT, you need to fulfill that condition. The next is your English proficiency. Okay. We are from a non-native English speaking country. Our mother tongue is not English. So we need to give TOEFL or IELTS or PT to basically prove to the university that we can read, write, understand, and speak English. And so English language proficiency is one of the requirements. Statement of purpose. It is very, very important. Why? Because the admission committee wants to know how you are. The admission committee is in US, you are in India, or admission committee is in UK, you are in India. And there is no communication between the admission committee and you. So statement of purpose is where you communicate with the admission committee about yourself. Why you want to go to a particular country? Why particular program? Why particular university? What is it for you? What are your strengths? What are your short-term, long-term goals? What are your dreams and visions in life? Your past academics, extracurricular activity, job experience, or anything that you want to sell yourself, you can mention your statement of purpose. There is also a word limit, so you need to work. So we guide you on your statement of purpose. We even draft you, edit the statement of purpose that you have written. Then your letters of recommendation is very important because the admission committees are professors and they want to know how you are as a student. So the best person to evaluate you as a student is your professors. So your professor is going to talk to the admission committee, which is also a professor to professor level communication. So what your professor is going to write, what skills the professor is going to showcase are very, very important. Your resume and your GPA, what type of minimum academic percentage you have or GPA you have, what is the admission requirement, and you have to, if your minimum requirement is not fulfilled, then it will be difficult for you to get admission. So, am I clear on this? Do you have any doubts in this? Am I fast?
Yes, clear, sir.
Clear? Everybody is clear? Everybody is clear? Right? Dalina, clear? Mary,
Yes, sir.
clear? Okay. Okay, fine. Scholarship and assistance opportunities. This is very important, right? Not all universities have scholarships. Why? Because funding is required. If they don't have funding, how can you give scholarship? If the funding is not available, how can they give assistantship? You don't check about the universities on this. So if when you're not checking about these and you apply to universities, then you will not get scholarship and assistantship, even if you after going to that university, because they don't have funds. So you are penny wise pound foolish again. You could have saved lakhs of rupees, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, in some cases 50 lakhs. Okay. So that much money you can save through your scholarship and assistantship. But you have not done research. You have blindly applied to a university without looking into this, and you have got admission. And then you don't find any scholarship and assistantship in those universities. So you are paying the full tuition fees, accommodation, and living cost for your entire program, and your study abroad program cost becomes expensive. So when you get scholarship and assistantship, you can reduce your cost drastically and make study abroad affordable, right? So what type of scholarship and assistantships are available? One is merit-based scholarship. Merit-based scholarship means based on your overall profile, which includes your academics, your statement of purpose, letter of recommendation, other documents. They will give you, let's say, 25% on tuition fee. So for, let's say your program is of 2 years, first semester 25%, then second semester 25%. They will tell you maintain a GPA of 3.0, third semester 25%, fourth semester 25%. And this 25% of that, let's say, if you are going to spend 20 lakhs per year, 40 lakhs for 2 years, then 25% is how much? 10 lakhs of rupees, right? So is 10 lakhs a good amount? Is 10 lakhs a good amount?
Richard,
And
sir, I
people,
just wanted to know this in merit-based scholarships and assistant-based scholarships, like what is the difference what students are going to get?
yeah, I'm going to talk about it. So I'm right now talking about merit-based scholarship. So
Hmm.
merit-based scholarship is based on your profile, I told you, right?
Hmm.
Your academics, your statement of purpose, your letter of recommendation, all your profile, right? That I told you. You're clear about that merit-based scholarship? Everybody clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Okay. Second is you get in-state tuition fee. Now, what is in-state tuition fee? Okay, universities sometimes have two tuition fees. In India also you have two tuition fees. If you are a student from, let's say, Hyderabad, you go to a college. For you, the what is your fees in your college? Or what is your fees? Can you tell me what is your fees in your college? Approx. What's your fees?
Delina,
Can you write and
you all are paying how much?
per
Ma'am,
year how much is your fee?
per annum, 1,75,000,
Yep.
ma'am.
So
1
1
lakh
lakh 75.
75,000 per annum.
Okay. So
Yes,
you're
ma'am,
paying
one lakh
1 lakh
seventy-five.
75,000. Now suppose there is
Yes.
an NRI student who is joining your college. Okay, he will pay 2 to 3 times of your fees. Suppose an NRI student
Why?
join your college, then he will pay 2 to 3 times of your fees. Do you know about that?
No, sir. Like, what is the criteria, sir? Even if he's merit also, he has to pay 2 lakhs.
Yeah, yeah. Because NRI students, basically what happens is, see, every government wants to give for you, you are a citizen of this country. So for you, basically the fees could be less. For an international student, the fees is more.
Okay.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So
So if
if
that NRI
you,
students come to our college, for example, so he will be charged more.
you will be charged 3 lakhs rupees per
Okay.
year, and you will pay 3 lakhs rupees per year.
Mhm.
So when you are going abroad also, you are paying double or triple the fees because you are not a resident of that country. You are not a resident of that state. So if you are a resident of your state, your fees could be 50% less. But you are not a resident, so you are charged outstate tuition fee. And if in terms of scholarship, you can also get in-state tuition fee, which is straight away 50% scholarship for all years of your education. So that's straight away, basically, instead of spending 40 lakhs, you are just spending 20 lakhs. So 20 lakhs is straight away scholarship. It could be more. If the minimum is twice, it can be more, 3 times. So your cost could be much less than this. You will get that much of scholarship. Am I clear with that? Is everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. The next is your assistantship. What is assistantship? Assistantship is where you work. You work and you are getting paid. On merit is you don't do any work. It is given on your profile. So if your profile is excellent, they want you, they give you scholarship, you get scholarship and you don't have to work. In assistantship, you have to work so that you are paid for that work. That is called assistantship. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
That was a doubt, right?
Clear. Yeah.
So in assistantship, there could be three, I've mentioned 3 types of assistantship. One is a research assistantship. With the program that you are going is research based, then you basically do a program. If you get a research assistantship, then you will be contributing to the research under a professor's supervision, and you can get full tuition scholarship. For research assistantship, you get full tuition scholarship. You don't have to pay any tuition fees. Plus, you will get stipend, research assistantship, which can cover your accommodation and living cost. So for you, the study abroad cost could be 0. But it depends upon the funding available. It depends upon the research. But research assistantship is available, which can cover your full tuition, accommodation, and living expenses. Clear? So it becomes completely, you go and you don't spend any money for your study. Does it look exciting to you guys? Is it exciting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see that excitement in your voice. Very, very important, right? Excitement has to be there in your voice as well, right? Teaching assistantship. Now, what happens is you are going as a master students. So if you are good, then the professor may tell you to give teaching assistantship to bachelor students. Where they have subject difficulties, the professor will be teaching them. But if they still have doubts, these students will come to you and you will guide them. For that, you are paid one-third of your tuition fees.
Richard, sir, sorry to interrupt you. I've got so many messages. The students are trying to join a lot, but they are not accepted for some reasons. And even a couple of students have exited. They're unable to join due to network issues. They exited. They're unable to join back. Can you just see what is the?
See, I can share you the link right now. You can tell them to join to this link. I will post this link on the chat. Okay. Other than that, I have not put any conditions. Okay, this is the link. You can share it in the group. And they will But the fact is that people have not registered. If they had registered, I would have seen that. Those who have registered will get a registration link on the email ID. Once you go to your email ID, you will find the link, the Zoom link. To click on this link and you can join. And if you want, you can put this link on the WhatsApp group. People can click on this link and they will be told to register and they can immediately join.
Okay. Done. I'll send that. Okay. Many of them did not register. That's the reason, maybe.
Right.
Okay. You can continue, sir. Sorry for the.
Perfect. No worries. So assistantship, research assistantship. Second is teaching assistantship, where you're going to teach your bachelor's. You get one-third of your tuition fee covered. So if your tuition fees is $30,000, you get $10,000 as stipend. So straight away one-third. So your net tuition fee becomes $20,000. Graduate assistantship, it is 25% of your tuition fee covered. So you can save a lot of money through these scholarships and assistantships. Okay, so that can bring down your cost of education. Then you have external. For merit-based scholarship and assistantship, we do guide you, we do help you. But for external fundings, we don't support. We don't do it. We tell the student you have to do it from your own. So there are government agencies, private foundations, international organizations which do basically do external funding, and you will have to apply on your own. But there are these opportunities as well. It becomes too much for us to manage, so we don't do it. But we do manage scholarships and extensions when we do your counseling. Okay. So till now, you are with me. You have still doubts, any queries? Anybody wants to ask anything? Okay. Mr. Chagan Reddy has not asked any questions, so I don't know whether he has understood. Delina, have you understood everything?
So I posted my doubt in the chat, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. And fine. So now, besides this, what services we provide is one, we provide international study tour. Okay, so once we have a small query regarding what are the documents required and what about the criteria for merit scholarship, sir. So merit scholarship, depending from university to university, the requirements are different. It cannot be generalized. Okay, documents are also cannot be individual. It has to go to each university. It is based on your pre-application research because each university is independent. So I'm not able to answer this because it's not a, it changes from university to university. But these are the scholarships available. And most important for scholarship is scholarship deadlines. The scholarship deadlines are mostly 1 year before the intake. So you need to follow that deadline. You have to apply before that deadline so that you get a scholarship. Elena, have I answered your question?
Yes, sir.
International study group. So we basically what we do is now that basically we have our portal ready. Okay, in by end of September, that is first, let's say, or 1st of October, we launched our portal for study abroad. And with this, we are able to provide study abroad counseling to schools and colleges as well. So there are schools and colleges that are approaching to us. For the first 20 schools and colleges, we are not going to charge anything for the from these schools and colleges. And what benefit they get, okay, if they want to send their students for NASA trip or any other international study tour, we provide international study tour. But there is a difference in what we provide. Okay, the students will also go to a university. They will have some lessons from the professor. They will interact with the professors. They will interact with students. They will check the university, check the facilities so that they understand basically what study abroad is. By talking to the professor, they will understand what type of teaching methodology they follow. By talking to students, they understand this is what type of opportunities are available so that they can make a better decision for study abroad. Plus, they will go for their NASA trip or sightseeing and learn the culture from other countries. That is the purpose of getting international study tour. So we do that international study tour as well. Clear? Then we provide
Yes.
coaching. We provide coaching for not only
Richard
for
sir, I just
IELTS.
want to, sorry to interrupt. I want to ask this study tour and abroad on all these things. Can be this applicable for school students also, or only for college, like fourth year, the degree passed out
School
students?
students, majorly school students, and for masters and for students who have completed the bachelor's, we give them, we don't, we provide them a package, whereby because bachelor students don't go in big groups, so we tell them this is a package available, and then we get students from different colleges for this particular package, and we then have this international study too. For schools, we have it as per the school's requirement. Okay, for schools, we have 20, 25, 30 students from one school, and they go in as one particular, for one particular program. They complete the program and come back. For bachelors, students, we have some management workshops or something. They can join, take the benefit of the management works, understand basically what study abroad, the whole purpose is. And then for these type of programs, basically we take the help of the university for bachelor students. For international study to at school level, we try to tailor it as per the school needs. That's the difference. Am I clear?
So,
Have I
how
complicated?
the safety measures and everything will be taken care of? Like, you'll have
There
some.
will there will be teachers, there will be one of our counselor, there will be people basically will be involved in this. There are teachers, and the teachers basically, for every 15 students, one teacher goes free.
Okay. Okay, done. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Similarly, we also offer coaching. We have mentioned only IELTS, but we offer IELTS, we offer PT, we offer Duolingo, we offer GRE, we offer SAT, we offer French, we offer German coaching classes. So there are a lot of coaching guidance that we provide because we are full-fledged study abroad council provide. So we have this link where if you click, you can get a 3 days free lecture for. This is basically video tutorials. But if you register for our service, you will have a live lecture as well, besides the video tutorials and other document materials. So we give this 3 days lecture for free. For this, what you have to do is the link will be provided by basically Kirti ma'am or basically Deepak sir. And you can register with this link, and then afterwards you will get this link as well for the classes. We have recorded lectures from UK teachers, the IELTS one, only for IELTS. So this recorded lectures you can attend. It has 1 year validity. What happens with live lectures is if you are going for live lectures, it will be at a particular time slot. There are other batches also, but you will have particular time slot. Sometimes students, because of various activities, sports or some other coaching classes that they have or other activity, they are not able to do it. So they go for a recorded coaching classes, IELTS. It is 1 year valid. Here the validity in live is limited. Okay, it could be for 24 weeks or 12 weeks. Okay, here basically it is 1 year valid. So you can go through the recording again and again, clear your IELTS concern. If you have doubts, the UK teachers will guide you to the Zoom. Okay. We also have online UK. We are also trying to work for online USA as well. It's in pipeline, but at least we have our online UK. So people who don't, there are some programs where physically you don't have to go to attend a university. Some programs require, for example, engineering, maybe agricultural programs require you to go there. You can't have it online. But management program, tourism program, hospitality program, and there are many other programs which can be done online. Okay. So why this? Okay. Because you can't afford study abroad, but you want to be ahead of others because we are living in a competitive world. You need to have additional degree. You need to also basically have build network with international community. So these online programs makes affordable. For example, you can get an MBA degree from UK with approximately 5 to 6 lakhs, which otherwise, if you have gone to basically UK, it could be expensive, at least 20 to 25 lakhs. So with this, you can get it in 5 to 6 lakhs. So it becomes almost one third of the cost, one fourth of the cost, right? So it comes to one third, one fourth of the cost. So that becomes affordable. Some expense. So this is one of the programs. Similarly, the bachelor's, what we do is first 2 years, the student can do it in India. They do for £2,500, that is 2.5 lakhs, which otherwise they would have spent around 15 to 20 lakhs there per year. So 2 years becomes 30 lakhs or 40 lakhs. And instead of that, they are spending 2.5 lakhs. And the last year, they can go to the UK university, finish the bachelor's, and then allow they work for 2 years of post-study work. However, for masters, it's not possible because for masters, the most of the UK degree programs are for 1 year masters. You can finish your program faster. You can be out in the industry faster, right? So at least there are many universities, there are many universities that will be where you will be able to apply. But we have made these universities accept our program. So Angela Ruskin University, you can check the ranking, Middlesex, Coventry University, Nuclear Gloucestershire. You can check all these universities and we can see that you get offer letter. This is for undergraduate. Okay. And for graduate, mostly basically people will do in India itself because if you go and do part of the program there, you will be not be getting post-study work. So it will not help you, okay, because you have to do at least 1 year of program to get a post-study work. Okay, that is the minimum requirement. So masters are 1 year. So if you do part year, you will not get post-study work. Whereas masters people do it in India itself. Why? Because with they have one degree, they can get one international if they can't afford for study abroad. If they can afford, you should go abroad. Why? It's not about just get degree. It's about the culture. It's about meeting international students. It's about the facilities, hands-on exposures, latest dynamic curriculum, and so many things. And you are able to, once you are in that country, you understand everything. You are able to work in that country. For all those reasons, you should go abroad. But if you can't, then at least you have this online option available. Am I clear with this? And for students who want to go abroad, we also have education loan. So we have tied up with Indian banks, all types of banks. We have tied up with international banks, okay, specifically for USA and Canada, and education loan is possible. As I've told you, all of you who have visited will get a free Zoom one-on-one meeting with me. I will be personally counseling you. For that, you will have to basically contact Kirti ma'am and Deepak sir, and you can get this. And if you want to follow us on our social media, these are the links for you. Hindi is the new channel, but we have our English, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and the WhatsApp number is given to you. So EACC is actually a one-stop shop solution for all your study abroad needs. So that's it from me. So why study abroad? Because you can get connect, you can go at 100x. The growth that people, and that's why people are spending more for study abroad. The number of students going more is increasing exponentially. The reason is because the growth is accordingly, so they are spending more, the return is also higher, right? So your question answers. Okay, these are the questions. If there are more questions, I will take it. Delina wanted to know process required in pursuing MBA in UK. Delina, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where is Delina? Can I see you? Can you start your camera?
Definitely.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First, Delina, did you understood everything that I've told you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I note some
So
points
for
also.
okay, perfect. Did you found the session informative?
A very informative, sir.
Okay. So the purpose is solved, right? You spent almost more than 1 hour, so you find it useful, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now coming to your question, the process required in pursuing MBA. So you have to take IELTS is one of the requirements. You have a free Zoom one-on-one session. You can also take that benefit. You need to take IELTS. You need to score 6.5 with not less than 6. Okay. What's your bachelor's? What's your GPA in your bachelor's?
Sir, I'm third year agriculture, sir. Currently, I'm getting 8.5, sir. CGPA.
Perfect. So your GPA is good. You can definitely go and basically pursue MBA. Other documents are statement of purpose, letter of recommendation. This will guide you. And any preference, university, any location preferences that you have?
No, no preferences, sir.
No.
I'm
So,
searching for a best university. No,
okay.
I have
So
no
what you
idea.
do, okay, what you do is basically once you, since you were active, for you, I would offer counseling at just 5,000 rupees. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
this validity would be available valid till the end of this month for 5,000. That's nominal cost that we are charging for research-based counseling. And you can take this benefit. Okay, once you register with us, then you will get the entire thing counseling, including your documentation, admission requirements, and visa counseling done to us. So you can take the benefit. Your first Zoom one-on-one meeting with your parents with you would be free for you. Okay. So congratulations.
Okay, sir.
I hope you are happy. Okay. Since you are active, you were the one who started your camera and you are active. So this is first reward for you. Okay. Any other questions you have?
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Any other
Firstly,
questions?
sir, will you be in touch with like complete process you'll be handling, sir, or
Yes,
like
yes. Complete process
till the
from
end?
start to end till the end. Right. From start till the
Yes.
end.
Sir, I have a small doubt. Can I write IELTS exam in this coming October and November, sir?
Yes, you can. You can. You can. Before that, do take a Zoom one-on-one session as I've told you. Understand the process, but you
Definitely, sir.
can take IELTS in the month of October. Any other doubts?
No, sir. Thank you.
The second Mary is Mary here. She was here, but I guess because of internet problem or something,
Yes.
she logged out. Okay, and she wanted universities abroad for landscaping. So because we are research based, we'll be able to give students universities as per your choices. That's our specialty. Our USP is that we are one of the few study abroad counseling centers in the world who can provide study abroad counseling for all countries, all universities, all levels, all programs, and we provide guaranteed admission. So we'll be able to provide you universities for landscaping as well. Okay, and then Monica want to know whether my choice is ideal and legit, and would I more job opportunity afterwards. So yes, Based on your choices, we can provide you basically the list of universities that we can suggest to countries which has those jobs, and you can accordingly decide for yourself. Right? Any other questions? Anybody has any questions that is not answered, or if you want to write questions, you can put it in the chat box and I'll be happy to answer. So 4 minutes more and then we close. Okay.
What I'll do, sir, I'll send in a Google form for what list of questions, what doubts and all you'll have. They can just think and write again. What are there? Then we can just have the Q&A done.
It is very important that basically student register, and second they attend on time, because it's not about just your time, it's my time as well, right? I am involved you, I am giving you the time, I am also basically putting my efforts. So if you don't value, then it becomes little difficult for me. So do register on time if you want to sincerely benefit from this process. Otherwise, what happens is slowly we will also basically decide that okay, it cannot be done on an ongoing basis. So your value for your time, your value to basically these sessions will add more interest in me, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Okay, that's one. Okay, before I end, I want Delina at least to share experience, and if somebody wants to share experience, they can also share experience. Delina, over to you. Can you talk about these sessions and your experience so far?
It was been so good, sir. You answered all the questions of mine. From starting to ending, the session was completely informative and useful to whoever want to go to abroad. I suggest my friends also, sir, definitely to have one-on-one conversation with you regarding abroad. And I'm feeling to take the one-on-one meeting, sir. So inspired me in that way. Session was really quietly helpful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Delina, for that wonderful feedback. Thank you very much. Now, I may post this on my social media as well. I hope that's okay with you, right?
Fine, sir.
Okay.
I should
Thank you
be
very much.
grateful of you, sir, spending your time.
Thank you, and wish you a good Sunday and a good future ahead. All the best. Take care. Bye. Bye,
Thank you.
Kirti ma'am.
Bye
Bye,
Bye,
bye.
sir.
everybody. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, sir.